I'm Scott Bernhardt, Manager of Vegetation Management for NorthWestern Energy. We're out today on a job site north of Butte, about 10 miles, and gonna talk a little bit about what's happened to us over the years with the mountain pine beetle and the effects it's had on our right-of-ways. This started very slow, where we were seeing just pockets of bug kill, and now it's affecting approximately 9 million acres in Montana. Currently, we believe we have 1,100 to 1,300 miles of line just affected by the mountain pine beetle. Distribution right-of-ways, we're definitely having to take down more trees than we do on the transmission side to mitigate the situation. Make sure we're not starting a fire or having reliability issues with our customers. A danger tree is any tree that has a target. In our case, the target would be a power line. A hazard tree is a structurally unsound danger tree. The defects that we look for out here are dead, dying, leaning, codominant tops. Back in the mid-2000s, we were seeing 2 and 3 trees a span, and then it exploded to a spot where we're now clearing hundreds and hundreds of trees a span. I've always been a fan of having the equipment out on the right-of-way. I always felt that one machine would outwork 4 or 5 hand crews. Trying to be smart with how we're spending our money. Try to get more trees on the ground for less dollars here if at all possible. Because of trees going through the wire at different times, different storms, wind events, some spans we've counted up to 20 splices in. When we're out removing as many hazard trees as we are in a certain area, we can't leave a lot of the green ones. We've taken down so many dead and dying around them. The root system's never ever expanded to a point where that tree will stand by itself. In this area, there's some recreational cabins, and we were only allowed to cut the dead and dying at the time. We did that. You can see we got to come back and just have a ton of work to do again. Unfortunately, most of these trees are opened up to the wind now and probably will fail during a wind event. So we're gonna have to come back through here and take these green trees down after the fact, now that we have permission to take them down. This area was logged, I believe, in 2009. As you can see, there's a lot of young, new, healthy lodgepole coming back on the right-of-way. This would be really easy for us to maintain at this point. We're down in the Gallatin Canyon talking about a different issue that I think as a utility forester I'm going to be faced with here in the near future. I wanted to visit a little bit about the spruce budworm and potentially the Doug fir beetle. And we're just seeing large pockets of these infestations. Complete mortality in some areas. There's no telling how big it could get. It's got the potential to be as big as the mountain pine beetle epidemic or larger, possibly.